waiting for this to focus. I hope there's no background noises because I still have an ear infection and I can't hear that well, but you know, the show must go on. I miss you guys so much. I miss being behind the screen and talking to you guys. You guys have no idea how dreadful these past 2 weeks have been that I've been sick. The fact that I can't even put out videos for you guys upsets me because I have so many new things that I want to show you guys, but I've just been super sick and I hate it. I feel like I feel good enough to be here and talk to you guys. It's been a while since I've done my favorites of the month. So if you guys want to know what I've been loving for the month of February, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start off with skincare because this month I broke out like crazy. I didn't wear makeup for a week because I was extremely sick, to the point where I couldn't get out of bed. All I would do was take medicine, eat, sleep, watch TV. I couldn't get out of bed, no energy whatsoever. But since I wasn't wearing makeup, I thought I was kind of able to get away without doing my face routine, which was really bad because I broke out so bad, especially on my chin area, I guess because I wasn't really hydrating my face, and lately I've been super dry. So something I've been loving this month is this Proactive Plus pore targeting treatment that just looks like this. I was lucky and blessed enough to receive this at the NYX Face Awards in a box kit that it came in, but I don't use that. I only use this and apply it on areas where I am breaking out. It just kind of speeds up the process of my blemishes going away. Loving it. Another thing that I wanted to mention was this Jason Vitamin E 5000 skin oil, and it is an all over body nourishment oil. Vitamin E oil, it bathes your body in healthy antioxidants, rich moisture, pure vitamin E oil plus 5 essential natural oils. Almond, apricot, avocado, sunflower, and wheat germ renews skin softness. Use alone to dry spots all over the body, or add a few drops to your favorite hand and body lotion, which is actually what I do. I've been loving this for my under eye circles because for some reason that area has been very dry lately, and every time I apply concealer I notice it creasing, and before I didn't really have that problem. And one of you guys actually asked me if this is a great alternative for like an under eye cream, and honestly I don't know, I've never used eye creams, so I can't really say or speak anything for them, but I know there is certain eye creams that contain vitamin E oil because vitamin E oil is versatile, and that's why I love using it for my under eyes. But if you guys don't really feel like investing on an under eye cream, I definitely say this is just as great. I think something like this is better than nothing. It's definitely been helping me, so that's why I love it. And I also apply this with my moisturizer that I will be talking about right now, and I've been loving this Cetaphil I've been loving my Cetaphil moisturizing cream for dry, sensitive skin. Lately I've been getting very dry because of this weather. It's been extremely crazy. It gets hot, it's cold, and then it's kind of both at the same time. So you know, my skin has just been hating that. I've heard really great things from this Cetaphil moisturizer, so I decided to go ahead and give it a try, and it just looks like this. I recently bought this at Target, and ever since I got it, my skin feels baby smooth. All my foundations go on perfectly, and for some reason I feel like I look so much more glowing, and I like that. I apply this in the morning when I do part of my face routine, and I also apply this at night. It is a very rich moisturizing cream. It's very thick, and a little bit goes a long way. I am in love with this moisturizer. I wouldn't say it makes me feel oily or anything like that. If you guys are on the dry side, then I would recommend this moisturizer. Something that I just picked up at Ulta, it's this color correcting foundation and primer stick. Seriously, where has this been my whole life? I am extremely obsessed with it. Okay, I'm obsessed with everything that's in this video, but this thing, my cousin actually recommended it to me, and she told me like, you need to try it, you're gonna love it. And I was like, okay, why not, right? Did try filming a first impressions video so you guys can kind of see it in action and you guys can see my reaction towards it, but that was a complete fail. So I I just didn't even bother with that video. I didn't just know. I will be using this in one of my tutorials coming up because this thing is just amazing, and for the price it was $12.50, so really cheap. It comes with a lot of product, which I love, and the really cool thing about this foundation is that in the center of the foundation it comes with a green corrector, and the name itself, it's a color correcting foundation and primer stick. The green cancels any redness on the skin, and anything that comes in a formula with a stick form like this is heavy coverage, and the formula is amazing. I've been using this on days where I kind of want that extra coverage, and another thing that is also great is that it almost looks like your skin, but obviously better, so it doesn't look cakey at all. It lasts all day, which I was completely, you know, blown away, and I haven't seen anyone talk about it, so I definitely thought I would give it a mention on my favorites video. I just got it, and ever since I got it I've been using it, and I am extremely obsessed with it. If you guys are on the market for a new foundation, I would give this one a go. Another foundation that I've been loving is my Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Normal to Oily by Maybelline. I did get this one in the shade 220, and the last Fit Me foundation I got it in the shade, I think it was like 210 or something like that. Okay, the other foundation is gonna be like a whole nother conversation, but this foundation is flippin' awesome. I've been loving it so far. The consistency is thick, which I love, and it does cover any imperfections. It's definitely buildable. It's medium coverage. For this month, I've been loving these Stilazzi matte eyeshadows that I picked up at iMats. I got 4 of them, which I actually have right here, but they're all right here. I actually used one of them in one of my tutorials, and seriously, these eyeshadows are only $3. Yes, $3, I know. And they are so pigmented, they blend so easily, and did I forget to mention they're only $3? I am absolutely in love with these shadows. I picked them up at iMats and I got them for $2, which wasn't bad at all. And when I first swatched them, I was like, why don't I have these eyeshadows? But I definitely kind of wanted to give them a try and see how I like them first, because I know sometimes you swatch things and then they just kind of fade away throughout the day, but no, these eyeshadows don't do that, and that's what I love. They stay on all day and they're very pigmented, and for their price I was like, yo, why haven't I seen anyone talk about these shadows? They're amazing. And another thing that I don't think I've mentioned here on my channel, but I did do a tutorial on one of these pigments eyeshadow things, is the Colourpop eyeshadows. These are only $5. They're extremely cheap, and for their pigmentation, the color payoff, and also just how creamy and blendable they are, just flippin' amazing. And the colors I've been loving is Truth, which is kind of like this brownish shade, and then Girly, which is white, and I kind of feel like it has like a pink undertone, and then this does not have a name on it, but it is a turquoise type of blue shade, which I love. If you guys haven't heard of them, you guys should definitely go and check them out. Their items are really inexpensive, and they just came out with some blushes that I still yet have to buy because I want to try those out. A powder blush that I've been loving is from NYX, and this is in the shade Taupe. I actually broke this, but it just looks like this. It is a great color to contour with because it is kind of an ashy tone, so it really creates that perfect shadow on your cheekbones, your nose, and I'm actually wearing it today. So if you guys want something that really sculpts out your face and creates that perfect contour shadow, I definitely think you guys should pick this up, especially if you guys have a skin tone kind of like mine. You guys will love it. A blush that I've been using nonstop is this NYX Baked Blush Illuminator Plus Bronzer in the shade Wanderlust. It's so gorgeous. And first of all, the packaging is just super adorable. It has a bow right there, and the color is one of a kind. At first I kind of thought it was a pinky tone, and it kind of has a pinky tone to it, but then at the same time it has an orangey tone to it, and I feel like it can act as a bronzer at the same time, which is kind of weird. So it kind of has like brownish with orangey and pinkish at the same time. I don't know. It's just really, really, really pretty, and I really like using this as a highlight as well. Sometimes I don't even apply a highlighter. Today I'm not wearing a highlight. I'm just wearing the blush, and I don't know if you guys can tell, it really gives that nice natural glow to the skin that I absolutely love. I love their baked blushes because, you know, it's like all in one, and I sometimes feel like I can get away with just wearing this and not applying any bronzer at all. So I've absolutely been obsessed with this. So something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while now is my Oh Malibu from BH Cosmetics palette. And I mean, their eyeshadows are great or whatever, but this highlight, oh my gosh, I've been using it for a very long time. It's so gorgeous. Just look, very little goes a long way, and I just think is freaking gorgeous. And at first I thought it was a little powdery, but then when you blend it into the skin, it looks very natural and settled, and it feels like it's a glow within your skin, if it makes any sense. I love that highlight. If they came out with an individual one, oh my gosh, I will be all over that thing. But sadly this palette is discontinued, but I did see that they had it in their Hollywood one, I think it was, or something like that. I don't know. I'll go ahead and find it for you guys and link it down below because the highlight is gorgeous. Another thing that I've been loving is this Endless Silky Eye Pen from Pixi. I got this at BeautyCon last year. Feels crazy saying last year because I feel like it was just this year. Oh my gosh, time goes by so fast. But anyways, I've been loving this eyeliner since I got it. I've been using it to tie line and also my under eye, my waterline, that's what it's called. It's extremely creamy, super blendable, and it lasts a long day. So that's what I love about it, and it's very pigmented, so you guys should check it out. Something that is very important is also tools. I mentioned these brushes in one of my tutorials. I'll go ahead and link most of my recent tutorials down below. I picked these brushes up at IMATS for, I think it was like $6 or $3. I don't remember, but I saw online that they were like $16 and I was like, are you kidding me? But nonetheless, I am obsessed with these brushes. They are the Stilazzi Color Blend brushes, and I honestly think they're comparable to MAC's 217. This brush is amazing. The only difference is that the MAC brush has more bristles on them, and these are kind of more thin in a way. I've been loving these two brushes to blend out my eyeshadow. They're a dream. I love them. My thing is lip products. I can buy lip products for days. A combination that has been my go-to lately is this NYX Butter lipstick in the shade Snowcap. This shade is super unique and I am extremely obsessed with it because this lipstick glides on like butter, and the shade is kind of like a nude pinky undertone, so I absolutely love that. And I've been pairing that with my butter gloss from NYX in the shade Madeline. And to line my lips, I've been using my NYX Nude Retractable Lip Liner, and it says it's waterproof and I never realized that, but they do last a very long time, and I usually like to line my lips with this and then go ahead and apply my butter lipstick and then my butter gloss. All NYX products. So lately I've been loving the Taylor Swift station on Pandora. They've been playing music that I used to listen to a lot. For example, like Blink-182, Yellow Card, I used to listen to that music. Boys Like Girls is another band. So this is one of my favorite songs, and this is from The Calling, Wherever You Will Go. I am a little bit more into the depressing music, you can say, but I love it and it makes me feel happy, so. An album that I've been loving, and you guys should know this already, is the Taylor Swift album. Her album is just flippin' amazing. I'm obsessed with every single song, and I think I mentioned it in one of my favorites, so I don't really feel like I need to mention it here, but just in case you guys were actually wondering what else I was listening to, is the Taylor Swift album. Obsessed with her. Oh, this song.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
A song that I've actually been loving from Miranda Lambert, Little Red Wagon.
Guess what? You can't ride in my little red wagon. The front seat's broken and the axle's
If you guys stuck till the end, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video wasn't all over the place because I am just extremely excited to be back here and talking with you guys. Oh, and I actually wanted to mention that I want to do a Q&A here on my channel. I did ask you guys a couple videos back, but nobody posted anything or said anything, so I kind of assumed you guys didn't have any questions. But lately I've been getting a lot of questions and I just thought, hey, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try again. But yes, please leave me your guys' questions down below. I'll also go ahead and post something on Instagram so you guys can ask me there, and I will go ahead and feature your guys' questions. It can literally be anything beauty related. If you guys want to get to know me a little bit more, go ahead and leave me your questions down below and things you've been loving for the month of February. And that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and have yourselves a lovely day. I love you guys and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!